everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Life is Dataful. My name is Amanda Marzullo, content strategist at Publicis Sapient, and I'll be your host. On New Year's Eve in 2019, Blue Dot, a small Canadian company, was one of the first to sound the alarms about a possible outbreak of COVID-19. According to CBS News, Blue Dot developed an algorithm powered by artificial intelligence that examines data from around the world in search of the next infectious disease outbreak. The system sifts through data every 15 minutes, 24 hours a day across 65 different languages. Within hours after a Chinese newspaper reported 27 cases and 7 hospitalizations from an unknown flu-like illness, Blue Dot sent a warning about the possible threat to health officials, hospitals, and airlines in 12 countries. Throughout the pandemic, AI has helped evaluate risks, deliver supplies, and enrich diagnostic efforts. Now it's being used to forecast the next COVID-19 hotspots. Blue Dot is not alone. Other institutions have used AI and its advantages to build their own predictive COVID tracking platforms. For example, the Mayo Clinic's coronavirus map tracking tool, which is updated daily, offers predictive modeling to forecast where hotspots will emerge in the next 14 days. The Mayo Clinic is able to achieve this by using data like average daily cases, average positive test rates, fatality rates, new cases, total cases, and vaccination efforts to predict the location and timing of outbreaks. As another example, Texas A&M University developed a deep learning computation model to predict virus spread at the county level by leveraging population activity, mobility trends, and sociodemographic characteristics. Their platform can, quote, explain the complex relationship between a larger number of features to forecast the range of increase in COVID-19 infections in future days. AI is proving to be invaluable towards the fight against COVID-19 by rapidly mining countless data points to deliver predictive information faster than humans ever could. Artificial intelligence and big data will continue to shape and play a major role in how we fight against COVID-19 today and better prepare us for the future. According to a recent BBC website article, a group of scientists have already put AI to work to determine where the next coronavirus strain could likely emerge. Using machine learning, their computer algorithm has already predicted likely animal hosts for new strains, with the goal of preventing the next infectious outbreak before it even starts. The ability to rapidly forecast hotspots gives government and healthcare officials advance notice to prepare for possible outbreaks. Leaders can make better informed policy decisions and create better guidelines, while hospitals, clinics, and pharmacies can increase their workforces and better allocate essential resources. At the individual level, advance notice enables us to evaluate our own personal risks for planned outings and travel. This is only the beginning. The COVID-19 pandemic has accelerated the demand for AI and big data. Here are a few things government and healthcare providers should consider as we look past the pandemic. Governments and policymakers need to continue to ensure that the proper regulations and governance are in place to protect data privacy, transparency, and data ownership. It's also important to have in place the infrastructure and technology needed to support AI. The US government under the Biden administration announced its commitment to investing in the research and development of emerging technology. President Biden's infrastructure investment plan recognizes the US's need for more funding, infrastructure, and programs by committing $180 billion. Prior to the pandemic, an MIT and GE healthcare study found that 74% of health systems have either developed or plan to develop AI applications within their institutions. The pandemic opened the door for change in healthcare, and further investment in AI will be crucial. AI can create efficiencies in hospital workflows and supply chains, lead to better patient care thanks to faster diagnosis and treatment, and even streamlined drug discovery. Further investment in AI will change the future landscape of the healthcare industry. For all of you watching, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Life is Dataful. We'll see you next time.